Hi, I'm Nicky, Behaviour Manager at Cats Protection, and this is Beryl, and she's going to help me look at some typical feline behaviours. Today we're looking at territorial marking and what it means. The most common form of territorial marking for a cat is spraying. Most people are surprised to learn that all cats can spray regardless of whether they are male or female, neutered or unneutered. Urine spraying is a natural behaviour for cats and is different from normal toileting. When a cat goes to the toilet, they will generally urinate from a squatting position and generally produce a large puddle of urine in a private or secluded area. In contrast, cats will spray urine in order to leave a specific scent message and will usually use this scent in areas of their territory in which they feel threatened. It is thought that the scent deposited acts as a reminder for the cat to be wary, and for this reason the scent must be renewed every time the smell begins to fade, in order for it to remain an effective signal. Beryl has started spraying around the house recently. Now I've taken her to the vet to rule out medical reasons, and she's been neutered, so she's not spraying for sexual reasons, as both male and female cats can do that. Behaviourally, the reasons that can cause cats to spray are too numerous to list here. The most common reason is stress. Beryl always seems so relaxed, especially spends a lot of her time sleeping, so what could possibly stress her out? The most common stress factor in cats is in fact other cats. It could be cats in the local neighbourhood, or it could be cats within the household, or both. Cats are extremely good at hiding stress, so it can be pretty tricky to pick up on. I think things have been deteriorating lately between Beryl and Colin. The other thing is that cats don't always show obvious signs of aggressive behaviour towards other cats. This comes down to their very sensible nature of not wanting to get injured. Therefore, cats will often timeshare a favourite armchair or spend most of their time in different parts of the house to avoid one another. And such avoidance techniques helps to keep them safe. It can be very revealing for owners to draw a simple house plan of their property and map out the different areas that the various cats spend their time. I'm going to use different coloured pencils to easily differentiate between Beryl and Colin. One way to reduce competition in the house is to ensure that each cat has their own set of resources. One per cat plus one extra as a spare set. Ideally, place a set of resources in each cat's separate zone, as previously identified on the house plan. As frustrating as the spraying is, please resist the temptation to tell your cat off, water spray the cat, or do anything else that your cat may find aversive or scary. It will only make the problem worse. Once a cat is sprayed, if the area is not cleaned appropriately, Beryl's sensitive nose will draw her back to spray in the same area again, in an attempt to top up the faded scent. Many household cleaning products contain ammonia, which can also be found in cat urine, so using these can make the problem worse. I found that a cheap and effective cleaning method is to wash the sprayed or soiled sites thoroughly with a warm 10% solution of biological washing powder and then rinse with clean water, and then allow the area to dry. If the surface is suitable, surgical spirit can be applied after cleaning to remove all the lingering traces of urine. It is worth doing a small patch test first to ensure the cleaning regime will not cause any damage. A less common form of territorial marking is middening. Beryl is squatting in the middle of the lawn. Why is she doing this? Has she forgotten how to use her litter tray? Nope. She's feeling threatened by next door's cat and is trying to mark out her territory. Using the middle of the lawn is like a big flag saying, "This is mine." The cat is not being naughty or forgetful. Using poo as a territorial marker, as opposed to normal toileting, is called middening. I'd best make Beryl a safe toileting site in the border close to the house, as well as her litter tray inside, so that she's less likely to come across other cats. Poor Beryl. She's obviously got a lot to deal with, and with the stress of the neighbour's cat is affecting her tolerance of Colin. This video is not designed to solve your cat's territorial marking problem, but just give you some of the background information about the issue. Therefore, if your vet has ruled out medical reasons, it's worth getting a referral to a qualified behaviourist, such as a member of the Animal Behaviour and Training Council, to identify the cause and give you a tailored plan for your individual cat to help resolve or manage the problem. I hope you found this interesting. Please check out our website, cats.org.uk/behaviour, for more detailed information about territorial marking and other feline behaviour. Bye!